Okay, the book I chose to do is The Very Hungry Caterpillar, written and illustrated by Eric Carle. It was published by World Publishing Company in 1969. It's a fiction book that has 24 pages and is best for probably ages 3 to 5, pre-K to maybe first grade, probably kindergarten. But it tells the story of a young tiny worm that's hatched one morning on a Sunday, and he's super hungry, so he just goes and he's eating everything in his path, and he's eating a bunch of like junk and stuff that's not good for him. So by Friday, after he's eaten everything he can get his hands on, he's got a stomach ache, and so he goes to sleep, and he wakes up on Saturday, and he finally eats a leaf and goes back to asleep and feels better on Sunday, and that's when he finally makes his cocoon and rests for 2 weeks before blossoming into this beautiful butterfly and growing to be like this beautiful creature. So the book only has the main character of the caterpillar, but over the course of the story, we're able to witness his transformation. He begins small and thin, but after he eats, he becomes rather large, and by the time it's time for him to cocoon, he's eaten enough and gained enough that he can become this beautiful creature. I think that the theme of the book overall probably is about making healthy decisions and also the transformation of life and how things kind of change and evolve over time. The book teaches a lot of valuable things as far as numbers, because he starts off eating one thing and the next day eats two things and then three things. And so it kind of involves counting for younger kids, and it also deals with fruits and vegetables and the things he's eating, so you're able to see that image and associate it with something, which is good for kids. The book, I think, is really good for young children because it brings so many concepts together. Like I said, it brings together identifying objects and counting, and also the theme of life transformation and how people change, animals change, everything kind of evolves and changes as it grows up, and how making healthy decisions impacts that. Whenever the caterpillar finally ate a leaf and made a healthy decision, that's when he was able to transform and become this better person. So it's kind of instilling in kids at a young age to make the right choices and be healthy. So I think that's very important. For the strategy or activity for this book, I went with the fist to 5. And so that involves the student making a fist and each finger being something different that they'll talk about. And so the thumb is the who, where, and when, basically. Who's the main character and where's the story taking place. The pointer finger is the beginning of the story. The caterpillar was hatched from the egg and everything like that. And then your middle and ring finger are 2 details from the story. And then finally, your pinky is the ending of the story. It kind of allows students to grasp the different stages of a book at a young age, which I think is good. And then after they're done with that activity, you could ask them about what their caterpillar would look like if they had been the caterpillar, what they would transition to as a butterfly, and so then they can draw that and show you that image and kind of use their imagination and creativity. So that's the book I chose.